right, draft lottery. Let's kick it off. I'm going to save you the headache of free agency and all that. Got the Blazers and the Kings. Those are the only two lottery odds that they had in the draft lottery. And the number 2 goes to the Blazers. Number 1 goes to the Kansas City Kings. Akeem Olajuwon is projected to go number 1. But we'll see how it goes because the Blazers definitely got number 2 in real life. And the Bulls definitely got number 3 in real life. But it doesn't really matter because I'm on the Spurs. Now you're saying I'm. Who exactly is I'm when you're saying that? Well, I'm going to get into it. Do not worry. Let's introduce the Spurs first. They were 9th last year, 32-50. They need to do way better. Let's see who's their point guard. It's Johnny Moore. Johnny Moore averaged 10 and 9 last year. So he's pretty much like a Rondo, but he could shoot a little bit mid-range, a little bit better. But, he's pretty athletic. Getting up there in age, 26, but you know what I mean? He's still young, still has a lot of pass vision. One of the best passers in the league right now. I think that can help us out pretty well. Then you got George Gervin. Everyone pretty much knows the Iceman. ABA legend, played in the ABA for the Spurs. Then the Spurs went to the NBA. Just dropping mad points. You see 79, 80, dropped 30. 81, 82, dropping 32 on him. You know what I'm saying? Definitely known for the jelly roll before the jelly roll. Called that man Iceman. Had a feathery touch. Real athletic, you know what I'm saying? He can dunk and all that, but he was just more known, finesse. Then you got 7'2", 240-pound Artis Gilmore. He's 35 right now. This is about to be his 3rd year with the Spurs. He is an ABA legend. Now ABA merged in 76. This right here is like 74, 75. In the finals, the championship. Going crazy. 10 years later, damn near, here we are with Artis Gilmore at 35. Now, you got Gene Banks at the 3. I haven't really introduced him like that because he's really just a fast break player. Doesn't really do too much else. Then you got Cornelius Jenkins, the draft pick, 6'10", 230. A.K.A. Boomer Jenkins. Now, why do we call him Boomer Jenkins? Just take a wild guess why. You're right. He can dunk. So, I want to give just a few comps from that time period just to represent who Boomer Jenkins really is. First of all, the athleticism, Larry Nance, also 6'10" in the league. Then you got the post moves of a Kevin McHale, also 6'10" in the league. Then you got the rebounding of a Moses Malone, the tenacity, the mentality, also 6'10" in the league. And then finally you got Tom Chambers, the shot of Tom Chambers, just, making the real stretch. The Cleveland Cavaliers are our first opponent. They're 6th last year, 38-44. Definitely a middle of the road team, not the greatest, not the worst though. Their leading scorer, World Be Free. He's an 83 overall, 30 years old. 6'3", had his time in the league. Few stops, but can pretty much do it all. He can shoot mid-range, doesn't necessarily shoot threes real crazy, but he could spread the court out a little bit as a scoring point guard. Then you got his teammate Cliff Robinson, 6'9", 220. Scoring 17 and 11 last year, 18 and 11 his first year in Cleveland. Can hit the mid-range, can do some post moves, athletic,
And getting the inside reporting from the sideline, it's David Aldridge.
I'm actually low-key nervous for this game, bruh. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how to score in this type of league. Like, I looked up the stats for teams shooting three-pointers on average in 1985, and it was like the top team made 4 three-pointers a game, and that was the Celtics. And that's like spread across the team, so there's people just like hitting 1-3 a game, and that's like a super. That's the leading score of the. You know what I mean? So it's. I don't know. Everyone's on the inside. Everyone has a mid-range. Everyone has post moves. This is a different game. Shaq would love this. Shaq would love to be in this era right now. This is straight just raw strength in the paint. You know what I mean? At the same time, love looking athletic, man. That's the Larry Nance in me. Shit gets close, bro. Honestly, I still haven't figured out how to score. Even though I think I'm doing a pretty good job rebounding and scoring right now, I still somewhat feel like, I don't know, Amari Stoudemire before Amari Stoudemire. I feel like a raw Amari Stoudemire. I don't know how to explain it. But we definitely just took a L in our first game. In my first game ever. But the Cavs, you know, they're middle of the road. So are we. We gotta do better though. We gotta do better. Didn't even reach 100. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna like figure this all out. This is way different. This is like the beginning of the Spurs dynasty for big men. You know what I mean? This is the prequel to Tim Duncan, David Robinson. You got Artis Gilmore and Boomer Jenkins, bro. I did my thing. 25 and 25 is kind of nuts. I think Gervin might need some more shots. I don't know. But I got some news for you. Somebody touchdown in Chicago.
The Chicago Bulls pick Michael Jordan of the University of North Carolina. The next pick goes to the Dallas Mavericks.
So Michael Jordan, who right now is in Bloomington getting ready for the upcoming Olympics, and this man is a can't miss.
Yeah, so Mike already going crazy. The number 3 pick to the Chicago Bulls. 34 points in his first game against the Celtics. I don't know how this league is about to turn out. The Hawks, 9th seed last year, 28 and 54. There was some shit, but guess who wasn't some shit? Dominique Wilkins. That man was a monster. Last year, his sophomore year, averaged 28. That's an 11-point increase in his shit.
Starting at the other forward spot, standing 6'7" from Georgia, number 21, Dominique Wilkins.
Look at a young Dominique, man. First couple years in the league, just somewhat modest, yet at the same time, sticks out like a sore thumb. And also, Alvin Robertson is definitely a game changer because originally he was drafted to the Spurs and he's like pretty much a legend in the NBA. So it's interesting that the Spurs get Boomer Jenkins and the Hawks end up with Alvin Robertson. Just interesting to see. Utah Jazz, number 2 seed, 50 plus wins last year. Let's see why. Well, first of all, their point guard, Ricky Green, 87 overall, average 17 and 10. This is like Johnny Moore on steroids, bro. Ricky Green can shoot on anywhere in the court, 3-point mid-range, in the paint, it don't matter. Dude's got it all. So, okay, you got him. Then you got Daryl Griffith, their 2 guard, averaging 19 points a game last year, He can shoot threes. He can shoot mid-range. He's athletic. They called him Dr. Duncanstein. Then you got Adrian Dantley. He's the leading scorer. He had 24 last year. He can shoot mid-range. Doesn't necessarily shoot threes, but he has tenacity to keep scoring. I kind of had a pretty good stat line against the Jazz, but, you know. Anyway, player of the month, that's me. Let's go. Next month is about to be so crazy. Next episode.
There's the screen. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Jenkins with it. Johnson's there. And there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist by Gervin.